everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a new video. Graduate school happened. Graduate school will take all of your time, and that is the most important thing to me now. So I decided to concentrate on school activities, and my intention was to upload a video during the summer break, which is in 2 weeks. But I just got off a Zoom meeting and I love the setup. I love how it went, and I'm like, why not record a video? So that is why I'm here. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to actually, a step-by-step guide on how to actually start your US school applications process for graduate student or people aspiring to go for graduate school in the US. In my first video, study abroad video, I talked about all the necessary documents that you would need and requirements that you would need before you start your application for beginners. And someone asked under that video, so after we get all of these documents ready, how do we actually start? So if you haven't watched that video, it is on the channel. Just go and watch that before you watch this one. All right, so how do you actually start the application process now that you have all your documents ready? Now, for most people, that is the most difficult part, because they don't know where to start, where to look, and how to even begin the process, especially if you are a beginner and you are now starting your study abroad application process. I'm here to break it down for you. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. So now you are ready to apply to a school in the US. How do you start? Now, first of all, you need to search on Google US schools or US schools with assistantships and scholarship. That is your first step. Now, most people have friends or families who give them links to schools. That is fine. But if you're looking to add more schools, Google is your best friend. And if you don't have anyone giving you heads up with schools, etc., Google is still your best friend. Just go to Google and type in US schools that offers assistantships or scholarships. Now, the Google search engine will suggest a lot of schools for you. Be amazed the number of schools in the US. Thousands, amazing schools in the US. So you have nothing to lose. Just Google it, and then it will bring or pull a lot of schools in the US that offer assistantships or scholarships for you. Now, when these schools come up, get your notepad, pen, or get your phone, the notepad on your phone, and start searching into the schools. So you click on the first school, and what you do is you go straight to the graduate program of the school. So usually most people from Ghana, Nigeria, and some other African countries find it hard to know the difference between what graduates and undergraduate is. So if you see undergraduate on any US school website or Canadian school website, it means first degree, like from level 100 to level 400 is what they refer to as undergraduate, right? And then graduate school or graduate department means master's and PhD. So from master's, PhD upwards is what is referred to as graduate, and then undergraduate or undergrad is for your first degree, as we call it here in Ghana. So if it is master's program you're looking for, a PhD program, go straight to the graduate programs on the school's website, on any of the school's website. So when you click on the graduate programs of any of the school's website, now you need to have your program of interest in mind. There are people who usually say, oh, I don't care about the program, I will do any program because my intention is just to go to the US, or my intention is just to get into the school. This is a dangerous thing to do. It is important that you have an idea at least of the program or the area that you intend to study, because that is what is going to inform your application essay. and that is what is going to inform whether you get the scholarship or assistantship or not. So at least have an area, program area that you want to study. Is it journalism? Is it communications? Is this IT? Is it computer science? Is it engineering? You have to at least have an idea of the area, even if it is not specific. All right, so if you have the idea of the area and you go to the graduate programs, you click on graduate programs on the school's website. This is for any school. You click on it and it will open all of the programs that the schools or the school offers. So now this is what you do. You sift through the program till you get to the program of interest or the program that you are interested in. So for example, if the program that you're interested in is computer science, you scroll through till you get to the computer science course. Okay, sometimes some of the schools' websites have it arranged in alphabetical order, like the courses. So if your course starts with A and you find it at the very beginning or when you're searching for the program, so you go through the graduate programs till you get to the school or the program that you are interested in. So for example, if you are interested in health management at the master's level or the PhD level, click on health management. When you click on it, it would open a window that will give you a list of all the requirements for that particular course. It's like that for all the programs. So it will give you a list of the requirements, a background of what the program is about, what you stand to gain from the program. Sometimes you get the course modules and how it is taught over there. And apart from the background of the program, it will also give you the requirements of what you're supposed to submit. Sometimes the requirements are specific to the program. So in some cases, the general requirement is your CV, your essay, your references, etc. But for some specific courses, the department will demand that you include, let's say, a research proposal, a writing sample, etc. So you find all of those information there. So as you find all of those information, remember that you would also see the contact of faculty members or the program directors or program coordinators, which is very, very vital. Every program leaves that information over there so that when you have any questions around the program, you can easily contact those in charge of the program. So after you have observed all the requirements and you've seen what the program is about, etc., the next step for you to do is to send an email to the program director or program coordinator or the faculty member whose email address, phone number, etc. has been displayed, to let them know of your interest about the program, and that if you have any questions around applying to the program, you can easily send them an email. Now, as you see all of these information over there and you want to click on the apply here button, most of the schools have apply here. So if you think you're ready to apply, click on the apply here button to start the application process. Now, as you start the process, it's the usual questions: your name, your school, where did you get your undergrad, or where did you get this, your CV, you have to fill in that. It's the usual questions. But the most important thing is for you to be free, like to send an email when you don't understand something during the application process. It is very important to send an email to the contacts listed on the program's page. So if you have doubts, they're asking for some things that you are not so clear of, because when you are coming to the US or when you are new to the US, there are some way of communication that the US people communicate, that when you are back home and you are not here, or you haven't had an experience with a US professor or the US education system, it's hard for you to understand exactly what they want. And so it is very important that in those moments you don't keep to yourself. Just send them an email. Hello, Dr. So and so. Hello, Professor so and so. I'm interested in this program, but I found this question. Could you explain it further? It doesn't take anything away from you, and you don't come off you don't come off as someone who is not intelligent. It's better to ask questions than to make mistakes. Okay, so you send them an email with any inquiries that you have, and then you start filling in your details. At any point in time when you get stuck or when you don't understand anything, it's better to always send an email to the program's director or coordinator or faculty member whose email address has been presented, and ask them any question that will help your application process. Now, sometimes they will ask for samples of your work. If you are not sure of the samples, the exact samples they are referring to, it is always good to ask them exactly what they are looking for. And for schools in the US, they are what I've observed is that they are very responsive to questions around application. So feel free to email them and get those questions off your chest. Now it is time to start your application. So put in your details. Where they ask for a CV, upload your CV. Make sure that it is an updated CV. Where they ask for your letter of intent or your statement of purpose, it is ready. You've edited it, so you just upload them, and you can do it in bits. If you're not ready to submit everything as a go, you can do that in bits, but take into consideration their deadline so that you do not miss their deadline as you are doing that in bits. That is why it's always important to start your application on time so that you have enough time to fill in every important detail. So this is what I have for you by way of the step-by-step guide on how to apply to schools in the US and how to actually begin the application process. I will come back with more information on graduate school, the application process, etc. And don't miss my live update. I'm going to record a video about my experience here as a graduate student. A lot of experiences that I'd like to share with you. It'll be helpful to you if you're applying to schools in the US or Canada. It will be helpful to know how it feels like, how the process is like, and how where I have gotten to at the moment. I'll share my live updates soon. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, because I hope to upload more videos during the summer break, which is in the coming weeks. Thanks so much for watching my video, and I hope to come up with more videos. Do subscribe, like, comment, and share my video. See you in my next